Hallo en welkom weer by Farmspace. Ons is hier by LiuGong vandag. Nampo 2023. Ons vind 'n bietjie uit wat doen hulle met hierdie masjiene, hoe lank is hulle al in die game en kan jy hulle vertrou of nie? So, ons luister. Roy, how are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad on you, Andre.
No, good, good. Right, LiuGong, give me a quick rundown. What is the company? Who are you guys? And yeah, just because how did they say that 30-second elevator pitch?
Okay, yeah, the 7 seconds. Yeah, so LiuGong Global manufacturer of yellow iron,
Yeah.
represented in South Africa by Burgers for the last 11 years or so. LiuGong manufacturing for about 65 years, so they've got a strong history in.
So 65 years already.
Yes.
And where are they based?
So head office is in China.
Yes.
With some global manufacturing across the globe, a number of different locations, and definitely a global player in the earth-moving business right across Europe into North America, South America. So definitely looking to increase their global footprint through a full line range of yellow iron.
So basically, as you say, focused on yellow iron, and then specifically, if I can, I mean, let's just go through this. If I'm correct, there we've got from TLBs till your wheel loaders, your small ones. That one's a little bit larger.
Yeah, so let's just talk
graders.
about. So we can start off. Let's just talk maybe the progression. We've got a little skid steer here. So this will be a little 375. It's got a little baby brother, 365. And so someone who's starting out in the plant hire or is wanting to have maybe something to tidy up around their yard or farmyard or do some maintenance work, you can start off one of these, eventually grow yourself into a backhoe loader here.
Yes.
Maybe if your business starts getting bigger, you can start progressing into some of the wheel loader range, start at the smaller end, 816, 825, 856. And if you're
in South Africa, there's not a shortage for needs of those ones. So.
Definitely a lot of work for those, and definitely a need for a few of those.
Okay, and
there's a few roads getting here that could use a grader on them.
That's true. And okay, right. Then we've got the bulldozer range as well.
Yeah. So we've got the little 160,
yeah.
Ideal for cutting fire breaks, working on game farms, cleaning up in small light work in mining environments, a little bit of maybe overburden clearing. So this is the 160, is the 230 and a 320 as well. So yeah, just a little range of dozers.
And the excavators?
So the excavators, we can start here. So very small, we've got some small units, a 9035. This is the 906 on display here, little 6-ton unit. Ideal for little maintenance work. So in effect, if you get one of these and a small wheel loader, you've got the backhoe loader split in half. So the backhoe loader kind of marries the two. But if you have a need to split the machine, then you've got a small wheel loader and a little mini excavator that can do some maintenance work around the place. Then we move into we start moving up the line, right through to machines that are suitable for mining environment.
Yes.
And so we have this is the 925, a popular machine at 25.5 ton. But even more popular is the sort of the 20-ton range, 21-ton range, which is the 922. And it's well liked by plant hire and also sort of for general maintenance and
listen, your engines, those types of things. What engines do you use?
So we're using a combination of, depending on the product. Some products will have Cummins, some will have the Weichai engine.
Yeah.
Some will have ZF axles, some will have Carrera axles, but all fully supported by Burgers and the manufacturer.
And tell me a little bit more, because I know that a lot of Chinese companies, they just come in with one type of product and so forth.
Yeah.
So you're the exception to the rule on that one.
Yeah.
Does that also help in terms of after-sales service? Because you've got different lines to service, you can actually invest more in capacity and so forth.
Yeah. So definitely. So I think the one misnomer that perhaps we need to start moving away from is this whole concept of Chinese machines. Rather, we look at what solutions this machine can solve for the customer. So what is your need and how can we best serve it? So with a full line, the full lines are available. There's some models that are a bit more popular than others, and that's what we kind of focus on. But if there's definite need from paving machines to LiuGong have even got a range of cranes, wide body trucks, which we don't have on display here. So that does, from a customer perspective, if you are able to have a partnership or relationship with a full line supplier, you only then have to develop your supply lines that supply parts using that supplier. So it does help quite a lot in terms of some commonality along the range and ensuring that we're able to provide.
Just to
parts.
make sure that when you've got resources in areas and so forth. I mean, if he's working on the bulldozer or excavator, or I mean even the backhoe, doesn't really matter.
Sure.
And then just in terms of out of a global point of view, you were saying earlier that LiuGong has got a global footprint. Just expand a little bit more on that.
Okay, so the global footprint is also important because it dispels the misnomer that it's just a Chinese product coming out of China.
Yeah.
It's a well-known global line with a full line that is
it's
accepted
not like
internationally.
they're trying to take some cheap shots here at us and just gonna come and dump a bunch of equipment and then they're gone.
No, absolutely not. I mean, Burgers has been the dealer for LiuGong specifically for the last 11 years. And as I mentioned earlier, LiuGong have been in the manufacturing game on the wheel loaders for the last 65 years. So that's a kind of reassuring element to the whole purchase process that a future customer that wants to develop the relationship with us, and if we want to develop a relationship with them, can bear in mind is that it hasn't just been created in the last decade, for example. There's a lot of experience, a lot of design that goes into these machines to make them performers on the stage at world-class levels.
Last thing, if you were to say LiuGong in terms of the company methodology and what they stand for, what would that be?
So they stand for commitment to customer, commitment to support, keeping the customers operating, looking to make a plan, and at all times ensuring the customers who buy these machines are satisfied from a profitability perspective, productivity perspective, and a reliability perspective.
Wel nou ja, daar kon ek nou seker nie beter gesê het nie. As julle gewonder het, ek was al by hulle warehouse gewees, hulle het parte. Glo nie of daaroor gehoor het, dis 'n redelike klompie daar binnekant. So dis Roy van LiuGong. Of soos hulle my net nou gesê, dis LiuGong soos in Praat. Liu. En in elk geval, as julle met hulle in kontak wil kom, klik die linkie bo of hier onder, as die son uitkom. Dis hier van Farmspace af. Tot volgende keer. Groete.